What's up everybody? In my last video I made some predictions for Fortnite Season 10. So today we're going to take a look at all the teasers 1 through 4 and see if my prediction still fits. As well as making a couple more, or at least trying to figure out something about Season 10 from the cryptic teasers Epic has left us. We'll also have a quick recap of the story so far, just in case anyone has missed any of it. So first off, we have the first teaser revealed at the Fortnite World Cup Solo Finals, showing an image of Dusty Depot, a POI not seen since Season 3, with a simple Fortnite X behind, symboling Season 10. Along with this image we're given two words: think back. Now in my previous video I predicted that we wouldn't see Dusty in this form actually added to the map, as it's too obvious and also would take a lot away from the centre of the map, which is a pretty decent area, but that it may appear as some sort of past version accessible through some sort of portal or something similar, but I wasn't convinced. Now with the second teaser having been released along with the words look forward, I feel more confident that it won't be old POIs simply placed back onto the map, but something different. Now if we look closer at the image we notice two symbols. One is definitely the visitor skin symbol from back in Season 4, while the other has not been seen before. But while the visitor symbol on the left seems like something launching, the other symbol does seem like something returning or landing or coming back down. And as it has the look of a bullet, I would not think it's going to be something nice or friendly. Also, if we look at the figure in the middle, which looks like a mech of some sort, and yes, I've heard it all, and the so-called pros complaining and whinging already about how boulders are already OP, now they've got rockets, wah wah wah. However, I have a sneaky feeling that these mechs are not going to be player controllable. Firstly, because that makes no sense and would be too difficult to make balanced within the game, as they would either be seriously OP or giant please kill me signs. No, I have a sneaky feeling that these mechs will play a similar role as the husks slash zombies have in previous seasons. Also, if you look closely at the head of the figure, you'll see it appears to be being piloted by someone. Look really close again and it's possible that this is the visitor skin and this is him returning now. To get into that, we're going to have a quick recap of the story so far. So, way back in Season 4, a meteor hit the map and we were told
the world will never be the same. Brace for impact.
The world will never be the same. The meteor hit the previously mentioned Dusty Depot, creating a giant crater we now know as Dusty Divot. Then a few weeks later the meteor opened and it was revealed that the visitor had been inside and was now out and roaming the Battle Royale map. We were shown through loading screens that he definitely had some part in building the rocket at the villain's lair, and most believe it was he who launched the rocket, mentioning a Now, if you didn't hear that correctly, the words he said were 0-point oscillator. Before the rocket took aim at Tilted Towers and appeared as if it were about to destroy Fortnite's favourite city, before a rift appeared at the last second, which the rocket disappeared through, appearing and travelling around the map a couple of times before going straight up into the air and leaving a massive crack in the sky. At this point it wasn't clear if the visitor was the one who attempted to destroy Tilted Towers or if he was the one who stopped it and hijacked the rocket to go home. Could he be actually fiddling with programming here in order to save the Fortnite map, or is this him programming the coordinates of Tilted? Who knows? But it does seem like we will find out soon. The crack in the sky then grew across most of the map, then got smaller again and then gave birth to, that's right, Kevin. Kevin the Cube then spent the next few months travelling around the map, doing all sorts of fun and crazy stuff, from leaving strange ruins to turning a lake into a giant purple jelly trampoline, taking the house from the same lake on a tour of the island to see all his favourite ruins before flying back to the lake with the house. It was at this stage that Kevin began to look like the end was close, and in his final moment Kevin's essence drops into the vortex under Loot Lake, before Kevin the Cube exploded, transporting us all to a pretty butterfly dimension, and then back to the island, where Loot Lake was a bit different. Kevin was gone, except for some purple rocks, and no one really knew what just happened. However, then dig sites popped up all over the map, and a massive bunker slash vault was unearthed at Loot Lake, which eventually led to the next event, which, by the way, that is Singularity's helmet on the table during the next event. See, Epic do love to hide clues and teasers. It appeared that Kevin's essence lives on, and so that brings us to the Cadus event, where the monster appeared to be trying to break into the vault before the mech did so, pulling out what we have come to know as the 0-point orb, using its power to win against the monster and save the island. Which brings us back to the second teaser. Hope you're still with me, guys, lol. So at the end of the fight, the mech launched into space, maybe to find whoever's responsible for all the chaos on the island, and bring them back to fix the 0-point orb and whatever damage it potentially does tomorrow. As remember, whoever created the rift the rocket went through most likely created Kevin, who, let's be honest, was pretty destructive. I know we love him, but he did not like the island, which in turn created the 0-point orb, which most likely will have a massive effect tomorrow when it potentially explodes, but that may be later into the season. Now on to teaser 3, which was released with words "twist time," which again lends to my theory of different versions of POIs being accessible through portals or time warps slash twists. Although another theory I have, which I think would be really cool, is that tomorrow we are going to have multiple versions of the map with POIs from different times and seasons, and each time a match starts it will load up a different version. This will be pretty easy for Epic to do, as they'd only have to carbon copy the map and just change a few POIs, randomly selecting one each game. So it would be the same island, but one game you might have Old Dusty and Risky Reels, and the next have futuristic versions of Pleasant Park and Lucky Landing, which wouldn't be hard at all for Epic to do and would be insanely cool. However, another way to look at the wording is time for a twist, in which case Epic really could have anything planned and we're all going to be very surprised tomorrow. Other than that, if we look at the image of the skin on the right, is 100% the Drift skin, but does seem to be a dark or futuristic version of him, while the one on the left I've seen speculated is a dark version of the Ragnarok. And while this is possible, I think if you look closely it looks like the skull is on fire, which I think would look really cool but might be a bit too Ghost Rider. But then again, Epic did team up with Marvel, so maybe. I did predict motorbikes in my last video, and what better skin to go with their introduction. And now, again, we can't finish without teaser 4. A short video released today by Epic, basically proving that and showing us that the orb is 100% going to explode and cause the destruction in the morning. Well, let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you agree with my predictions? What are your predictions? What do you want to see or see removed in Season 10? If you've watched the video the whole way through, thanks so much. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, I'm back again. While putting this video together, I noticed that the creative director of Epic Games, Donald Mustard, has changed his location online to 000. This, along with the words for teaser number 4, 0 in, definitely means something, but at this stage of the day, it's 12 hours till the new season releases. I'm stumped on this one, I can't figure it out. I will give credit to Redditor Getting Whooshed, who pointed this out on Reddit, and the correlation he made with it between that and the FORTNITE picture, where Bunker Jonesy had warned us of the Cadus and Dogs event, but also drawn a hell of a lot of zeros all over the map. I can't figure out exactly what this means, but get into that comment section. Let me know if you have any theories. Let me know if you like this video. And remember, like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.